Feeding the pea puffers some black worms. Try to give them tetracolor granules, they wouldn't take it. So I'm thinking, crap, what am I gonna feed all these pea puffers? Well, it turns out they will at least bite at the black worms. Let's see if they can actually get any. Yeah, I think they're getting it okay. Pea puffers are cool, man. A lot of the other fish are doing okay. I just got a bunch of dead albino cories out of that tank. Not sure if the mollies killed them or what, but I put a bunch of PVC fittings in there so they could hide. I guess next time I won't put them in with the mollies. I'm not sure if that's what actually killed them. The fish room smells like absolute death because I think 240 nearite snails I put in here. A couple of them were foul. So I'm doing a big water change on this tank. Luckily none of the angels died or the plecos, and there's actually a couple living nearite snails in there. These are the ones that are dead for sure because they're empty. And then I took the time to flip all of these right side up, and we'll see if they start moving overnight or not. I'm still in the process of going through and collecting all the dead animals, which is why when I get a shipment on Monday, I tell my customers, you cannot come to pick up your fish until at least Saturday. I'm going to start doing a 4-week quarantine process. I got a little backed up this week due to my first supplier had like a weather problem and he had to cancel the flight. I'm trying to get a good video of these guys. I want to show you how great these black emperor tetras are. They're very, very, very black. With nice blue eyes. But my lighting is not the best in the fish room, so you have to bear with me while I'm saving up money to get the lighting. Yeah, I think the mollies are beating these guys up. I'm gonna have to get the mollies out of here. Okay, so I just got done in the fish room. I found almost the whole tank of rummy-nosed tetras dead. So that was sad. I scooped out as many as I could see. I'm sure there's still some left in there. And I'm running a water change on the 10 gallons because that's the tank. I found them in a 10-gallon tank. And the only thing with the water change system is the water's coming out colder than we set it to. So I have to be careful because I've killed fish that way. The water comes out too cold and kills them. But I gotta get some new water into the tanks, so. Oh my god, I just changed my socks. My socks were all wet. I pulled out probably 10 or 15, maybe even 20 dead albino cories, 5 dead Julie cories, yeah, the Julies, like 100 dead rummy-nosed tetra, and I'm still waiting on the snails. I sniffed as many as I could stomach, and I identified at least 5 of them for sure that were dead, still in the shell, and then there was like 10 of them with empty shells. The rest of them I spent time and flipped them all over so they're right side up, and I was able to identify 2 or 3 living ones while I was working in the fish room. The rest of them haven't moved yet, but their little trap door is closed, so I assume they're just being moody because of the high ammonia. I did like a 90% water change on that 40 breeder that the nearites were in with the angelfish and bristlenose plecos. Yep. Pea puffers are doing good. Neons, green neons are doing good. Cardinal tetras are doing good. Black emperor tetras are doing good. Both the female endlers and female guppies are doing good. I think Javanese rice fish is what the other one was. They're doing good. Yeah. A lot of stuff is still doing really good. Like, I only had 2 dead glass catfish and 2 dead black Venezuelan cories. So I have everybody's email address. I'm editing it right now on my computer in a spreadsheet format, and what I'm going to do is send out the official notification tomorrow. I know some people have seen it on Facebook and YouTube already that some things didn't show up that they ordered, or some things died that they ordered. So basically the notification is going to be like, look, one of the items in your order was affected. You can either wait for this fish to come again or get a refund. So it's not a big deal. I'll give you guys a refund if you don't want to wait. But all the fish that were missing or had large amounts of death on the first day, I ordered again and will be here on Monday. So hopefully after that shipment will be even, as long as they include all the fish I actually ordered. So one thing is with the Starlight plecos, I ordered in enough, but then I had only one loss. I think only one died. But at some point I sold more than I ordered by accident by about like 5. And so I went to go order them again, but they only had the larger size available, and they're $27 each. And that is not how much I paid the first time I got the little ones, let me tell you that. So I might have to order them the following order when I can afford that, or maybe when they have the little ones available. But that's an update for the fish room today. And of course I appreciate everyone's support and everyone just hanging in there with me, because this is not how I want things to run. This is not how I want ADHD Aquatics to be. I don't want pre-orders to be like the main thing. Waylon's sleeping. I tried to turn it down so you wouldn't hear it beeping. Hold on. Okay, I plugged it in the other room so you won't hear it beeping because of low battery. So I don't want to have my main business operate off of pre-orders because it's very risky, and it's also very annoying getting all those sales and like going around and like asking people like, do you want to pre-order this fish? Do you want to pre-order this fish? And then like explaining it to them how it works, and then of course the fish come in dead or they don't show up and I have to do it again, and there's substitutions. So there's definitely issues with that type of system. But the reason why I did it like this is because I was ordering just 1 box at a time because that's how much I could afford. I don't have like $10,000 to drop on a fish shipment. So I had a couple grand, I would buy a box. But I would sell out faster than I had enough money to buy a new box. Or I would sell out of that box before my supplier that I had was ready to do another shipment, because he's just a smaller farm. He needs 8 boxes or 9 boxes total to send a whole shipment, and I was only buying 1 box at a time, and I need fish more frequently than once a month, but I can't afford to buy 8 boxes every month. So I was like, okay, I need to do something to like jumpstart me to get to like the next level of revenue stream of cash flow for the business so that I can make bigger purchases at a time. So what I did was I marked everything down. I gave a big discount and said, look, let's pre-order these fish. And I sold 4 boxes worth of fish on pre-orders. And then when they got to the transshipper, he rebagged them up and made 8 boxes. So that's why a lot of the fish are still doing okay. But some of them didn't get split up, and that's probably why some of them are still doing bad. Like the black cories got split up into like 5 different bags, and they're all doing great. I only had 2 die. But the other ones that didn't get split up, or that are in 1 bag or 2 bags, they are suffering a little bit. So it's just, shipping is just really stressful for the fish. I medicated them all today with the dewormer, and then tomorrow they'll get the antibiotic, because when the worms die in their stomach, you don't want them to get bacterial infection. So we'll do that. But yeah, that's why I did it like this time, is because I needed to level up, and I spent a lot of money on these fish. Like, when I was telling Zach, like, guess how many fish I sold today? Guess how much money I made selling fish today? And he's like, what, really, that much? And I'm like, yep, and I'm going to use it to pay for the fish, because the people gave me the money. I'm going to use it to pay for the fish. And so I did, and they're here, but there's just a couple minor issues. Like, the green neon's totally fine, but the most popular ones, other than the black quarries and the starlights, some of the bigger popular ones are having issues. Like, no one ordered Javanese rice fish, but here I am. I have like 100 of them. And I don't know if it was a spelling mistake on the order form, but when I googled Javanese rice fish, it looks different than Japanese rice fish. So I don't know. I'm still learning about the rice fish. I'm still learning about a lot of different fish. Before I like started the fish room, my main thing was live bearers. And I mean like just keeping live bearers. I wasn't like hardcore breeding, but my thing was just snails and live bearers. And then shrimp occasionally, but it's been off and on for 15 years with like mollies and platies and guppies and just stuff from Petco. So that's how I learned how to keep a fish alive. And then in the last few years, like last several years, is when I've been like getting a little bit more serious and learning like different species and stuff. So that's it. I'm still learning. I'm not perfect, but I have been keeping fish for 15 years, and I know how to keep one alive. Most of them. I know how to keep most of them alive. I ordered in some brackish fish. I can't wait to learn about them. Maybe I'll make a video about them, but I'll see you guys next time. I gotta go work on my contact list. Bye.